Welcome to No Enemies Here, the show where sometimes you gotta listen. Sometimes. That's my consigliere there, KilRoyWasHere. Boy, he lets me have it, man. He's tough. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, he could be a little bit more gentle, you know, in telling me, you know, stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? This guy's a man of the world. He's a Renaissance man. He doesn't take any poop from anybody, and I mean it. Nobody. And you want to argue with this guy? You better know your stuff, man. How many times I've been sat down and whacked around? What can I tell you? Yeah, he's a tough guy. I need a guy like that. But anyways, we got a show for you today, as in every week. Every week for almost going on 5 years now. Boy, man, things have changed. Incredible. People have come, people have gone. Come and gone, eh? Yeah, characters have come and gone. I've grown, not just physically, but mentally. I actually lost a lot of weight, now I'm gaining it back. What do you want me to tell you? It's winter, huh? They always said I was a cute little bear. But don't quote me on that. We got Wojennik. Wojennik's back on regular duty. I'm waiting for the punk rocker of War Game Institution. My God, Dave. I forgot his name. But he's a papa. He's a proud papa. And look under his eyes. You'll see what papadom does. Not the breads. Those Indian breads, but I'm talking about papa. Dumb. Whatever. And, well, you know, what's the news this week? Everything's chill. Got myself a new job starting Monday. I have 3 days of orientation. I'm back in the kitchen. But I mean, I've been working for 20 years in the kitchen. My kitchen, it was. So I know what the safety rules are, you know, because you can get really hurt in the kitchen. And that's it, man. It's a hospital job. It's union. It's benefits. The pay's nice. Well, nice, you know, nice. Look, I don't ask for much. I want much, but I don't ask for much. So I'm happy with what I have. Thank you for all the supporters. That's what a blessing. What a blessing. But you have no idea the hard times I've been through and how much you've helped. Unbelievable. So please, if you do want to support this channel, it really makes a difference. And when I say that, I'm telling you. I gotta talk with Gilbert Tostavin. He went off on an excursion somewhere in archaeology land, and we gotta sit down and talk because he discovered some really, really old instrument, like a musical instrument, like dating back, if I'm not mistaken, he said 40,000 years. We'll discuss this, Gilbert. 40,000 years. Bloody hell, you know? I'll tell you what the old instrument was. It was a fist to the head, the sound it made. That goes back 200,000 years. I'm telling you. So, with all that great news, please, relax. Pour yourself your favorite beverage, whether it be water to wine. Whether it be absinthe to, I don't know what I drink it with the letter Z. That's what we say here, Z. The letter Z or Z. Well, W is close enough. From absinthe to wine or to water. Absinthe to water. Have a good time. Relax. It's meant to be a relaxing place. You don't have to work while listening to me. Just shut up and do stuff. You know, like look around. That's the stuff I want to do. Have a good one, people. Artie of ARDWULF'S LAIR has been slacking off with only 4 videos. One is everything you wanted to know about war games but were afraid to ask. And Hollow Legions, ASL returns to North Africa. And counterclipping, monster conventions. Yeah, he really is into that. And he's unboxing Combat, Volume 2, with more exclamation marks. Bonding with board games, 3 videos. The continuation of Evil Twilight 2000, Season 1, Episode 5, Farm It. Also, you get to see my buddy on Twilight 2000, but not the evil one, the realistic one, with Ron. Ron's a war gamer, and he's playing an RPG. And the continuation of Evil Twilight 2000, Episode 6, The Lady, where everything old is new again on Combat board games. This week, an unboxing of Gulf Strike, designed by Mark Herman and produced by Victory Games. ID Jester does what he does, and he doesn't need your consent. He's got like 12 videos out. I should say 10. He does the Marvel Champions. Also, 2 Open the Box new games that arrive today, but that means today and yesterday. Also, The War Room with STUKAJOE, and plays Diablo Resurrected. Gameplay starting new her. Heck can I say? And a slew of other non-wargaming, wargaming videos. Elser Sign, Volsen, Last Epoch. This week, 5 videos out on Legendary Tactics, Board Game News, Deep Rock, Galactic. This is a Kickstarter, and also a Twilight Struggle strategy, card by card, Yuri and Samantha. Foxhole game review and overview. Plus, Brass Birmingham gameplay against real human beings, and a game called Cars, the shortest game ever. This week on Mark Felton Productions, Get Goering, the mission to capture Hitler's number 2. Also, World War II leaders doubles. Yes, I just saw that movie with, what was my God, Winston Churchill's double. I forget what the name of the movie is, but yes, you know it. And another video called The Great Glider Grab, salvaging Operation Market Garden. Mo of Mo's Game Table, 3 videos. St. Lo, Normandy, 1944, The Breakout Begins, and War Diary issue number 19, a digital preview, and Combat, Volume 2, from D-Day to VE Day campaign. Indy Nidell and the gang on World War II, day by day, week by week. 4 videos out, an uncensored, or I should say a censored, the revenge bombing of Germany, yeah. And a new episode 180 of Guadalcanal, a new offensive, and MI6's Secret War, World War II Spies and Ties, and a video called Eat the Nazis, There's Nothing Else. The man who plays World War II, he plays miniatures, he plays board games, and he plays the media. Wardy Robe, the Hugh Hefner of war games. 10 videos out. Look, he's going insane. Also, he's on with Hex to Hex. That sends him McMurray and Wardy Robe a box. I don't know what that means, but hey, Take 2 Victoria Airships Convention playtest. He's getting serious. And Fall Blau, Stalingrad 42, a setup and an after-action report of France 40 armor battle. Bigger battles. Also, an unboxing of Alsace 1945 by Avalanche Press. Now, not to be undone by his fellow fellers on the War Room, Tony of Tony's Board Life. 3 videos on Lock and Load, publishing Heroes of the Falklands. Scenario 1 turns 1 to 3. Tim Korchnoi is back with Bare Bones Wargaming, taking a look at what's inside the box of a low complexity bulge game from Worthington Publishing. 5 videos out on the GIMPY Gamer this week. GIMPY! Core Space Firstborn Peak. Firstborn, I should say. Core Space Firstborn at Peak Inside. And a boot camp from Point Blank, number 39, Fire Action Part B. Playing also Sleeping Gods, it's a review. And the 1985 Sacred Oil setup. And a video that's called It's That Time Again. On the Tank Museum, Squire, the bottom 5 tanks. Check it out. And check out the getup. Those 2 lovely guys from the Player's Aid review Tarawa 1943 from Worthington. Also, they preview Patria Libre from Malinke Games. And Blitzkrieg from Plastic Soldier Company Games. All this week on the Player's Aid. Jeff of the Gaming Gang unboxes and takes a first look, on his Gaming Gang Dispatch episode 751 at new war games such as The Last 100 Yards, The Solomon Islands from GMT, and The Last 100 Yards, a game for 2 players ages 14 and up. 2 videos this week out on the Discriminating Gamer. Transformers deck building game. Also, a live stream of Freeman's Farm 1777, a game by Worthington Publishing. On the Board Games Chronicles, How to Play Worthington Publishing's Tarawa 1943. And now for something completely different, Terry Talks Movies. George Pal's The Naked Jungle and the 1953 adventure movie Yavaro, shot in 3D. Classic 1950s. He talks about them. Stephen Dolge's 5 videos this week. The first one, War Game Convention. Game On, a 2022 look ahead. And Game On, Field Report of the Mighty Endeavor. Also, parts 2, 3, and 4 of a Field Report on the Mighty Endeavor by Multi-Man Publishing. The cineast, the lighting genius of Seek Out and Play. This is a short video that introduces the basic play structure of the game. And the game is Command & Colors Samurai Battles. Getting started. The musician, the man of the world, Rough Swordsman Wargamer. 3 videos out. Eisenhut, Setup and Phase 1. This is a playthrough. And Rough and Blue Livestream, GMT's Red Storm. Part 5, also a play-and-print game, The Last Tank, a solitaire play-and-print game. As I said, I'm being redundant. The designer Luca Camisa is on with Riccardo Mazzini on his Warlog this week. This is an interview with World War II veteran Mr. Casasa, who served in the 638th Tank Destroyer Battalion. And he describes savage battles against barbaric German troops. All this on Remember World War II.
Hello everyone, this is Michel Leviathan-Sorbet from the Polish YouTube channel Wojennik TV. As usually, here is my weekly roundup of the content published on Wojennik TV during the last 7 days. Last Sunday, as usually on the first Sunday of each month, I presented a top 3 video in which I have spoken about my top 3 games of the previous month, in this case of January 2022. On this list I included Baseball Highlights 2045, which is an extremely interesting card game covering obviously baseball, one of my favorite non-war games ever. On the second place, another Eurogame, Quacks of Quedlinburg, which I played really heavily in January, and I really enjoyed it a lot. I like the push your luck mechanisms which are inside this game. Finally, my number 1 of January 2022 was a war game and not a light one. It was World in Flames. I opened World in Flames really a long time ago, but I was a little bit afraid of jumping into it. I decided to change it in 2022 and I spent really a lot of time both reading the rules as well as sorting out the counters, then finally playing the game, and it was a blast. I really enjoyed this game. This is such an interesting, such a complex game, one of the best that I have played during the previous months. On Tuesday, I released an English unboxing, and this was again an unboxing of a real classic, of Ambush. Ambush, designed by Eric Lee Smith and obviously also by John Butterfield. And this is a game which for us wargamers is one of the most important games ever released. Very often considered as the best solitaire wargame ever created, this is a really interesting title. It was released back in 1983, so quite a long time ago. I released already the Polish unboxing for my anniversary 700th episode of Wojennik TV. Now I release the English version of the same unboxing, but I will soon also release additional videos concerning about this game, because this is such a classic that it deserves to have a dedicated video on each wargaming channel. On Wednesday, the Polish unboxing, or rather a presentation, because I opened the box. Again, I opened the box of Baseball Highlights 2020-45, but this time I browsed through all the additional expansions which are inside this box. So I presented almost everything that I have in this box. On Friday, I revisited the Final Frontier, and I released the Polish version of the review of this title, a game released by Microgame Design Group initially in the late 90s and then re-released very recently, created obviously by Kerry Anderson. A very entertaining space game in which we will be building our own space empire, in which we will colonize the planets and the moons which are located in our solar system. So those were the 4 videos released on Wojennik TV during the last 7 days. As always, I wish you
Here come the rebels. Scenario number 3. McClellan's opportunity. A rematch. All this on Patrick's Tactics and Tutorials. My own worst enemy. I mean, that's the name of the channel. He's not my enemy, but whatever. Gameplay on Cruel Necessity Part 2, a game. Published by the old Victory Point Games. This has never been seen before. For you Italian viewers, Mauro Faina! With only 2 videos. One live with Il Gianni Zero Nero, and another Gianni Zero Nero episode special story of War and Warriors. Lock and Load Publishing and their Lock and Load tactical system. Heroes of the Nam, a new DLC Pledge of Honor Battle Pack release for Heroes of the Nam. On Little Wars TV, your 2022 Caesar Awards nominees. Kyle Seeley has 2 videos out this week. The Siege of Constantinople, The End of the Middle Ages, and Knights of the Air, Inside the Box. On Kings and General, 3 videos. End of the Swedish Empire, Gangut, 1714, and How Eastern Worlds Worked with Crusader Kings 3, and The Fall of Singapore. Pacific War number 12, an animated video. My consigliere, KilRoyWasHere. He takes a look at the streets of ruin, an unboxing of For What Remains, published by DVG. And State of the Channel, he says a live stream. Live stream, what's the matter with the guy? God, he's a lawyer, can't spell. Also the very famous Coffee with Kilroy. State of the Channel. Again, he says live steam. I don't know what he's saying by steam. He means stream, but he said steam again! For all you Spanish viewers out there, Julius Fairfax at BeataCon, 1 video with STUKAJOE. And he takes a look, or takes a walk around BeataCon Con number 5. The minister, that is Joel Toppin, he looks at a very playable monster game on the American Civil War, War for One, Union by Compass Games. The masterful and wonderful Jim Ozarski, 3 videos this week, pushing on for Chain of Command, and also the Battle of Spionkop for Bloody Big Battles, and another run-up, The Cop, for Bloody Big Battles. Cop with a K, that is. And the man who goes by the name of Jeff. 3 videos on Stellaris, a playthrough parts 1, 2, and 3, and Legacies, a solo playthrough with Nemesis, the setup and generation number 1. Fred Serval of Homo Ludens does a teach and play with 2 other guests on the game Maria. On Hexes and Soldier, Jason Cruz, aka AJ Toynbee, Epic Battles Waterloo stuff. Also, Epic Battles Waterloo's first, the progress report of his first thingy, and a second progress report. Then he talks about Sprues Loose, that was difficult to say, and a progress report number 3 on Epic Battles Waterloo. 4 videos this week on Hex to Hex, Cross Keys, and Port Republics, an after action report. Also 2 videos of the old Stalingrad by Avalon Hill, an unboxing and an after action report, and Guderian's Blitzkrieg Turn 1 after action report, a game by the gamers. Dragon Man's still looking for tour guides. Come on, Springfield, Colorado. Colorado? Yeah, Springfield, Colorado. Come on! Come on! On Dave's Gaming Cave, 4 videos. No slacker here. All of them concerning combat and overrun. I should say the overrun scenario turns 5 through 8. Dad versus son must be on a hiatus or vacation or something very, how do you say, luxurious. With just 1 video this week, scenario number 2, with the advanced and optional rules. Dadism free. That is, I'm sure he's got his own rules. Playing Modern Battle Tank, a game by James M. Day, published by GMT. This is Turn 3. 3 videos on counterproductive games. This week, digging into the Captain C Beyond and an unboxing. Getting ready to play Captain C. And let's play Captain C. USS Constellation versus L'Insurgente. Or L'Insurgent, but it's L'Insurgente. This week, 2 videos on Compass Games. John Krantz does the Town Hall episode 37, and he's alive with a designer interview, Gilbert Collins, my paisan from Ontario, episode 71.
Well, you got 2 huge packages of tobacco today. That's a lucky day. Will you let me know when you open each blend so that I can smell them too? Thanks. I better go buy some more jars. You ordered a new pipe? $500? Oh, the one you really wanted was $1,000. Thanks for saving us money, Steve. No, I can't sleep either. I'm constantly thinking about what if the online tobacco sales go away. I think that you should sell her as much as you can while you still can. Ooh, more tobacco! Steve, of course I heard about C&D's limited release tobacco blend. I'm on here right now, trying to get you as much of it as I can before those other yahoos get any of it. Did you want to go out to the garage for some alone time? I think that's a great idea. More tobacco. You know, I think I did read that the stimulus was meant to boost tobacco sales, so thanks for doing your part. Yeah, I would love watching a movie about pipe making on our date night. Let's do it. Ooh, let me smell it. Give me another one. I love it. Oh, another one? Oh, I love smelling these tobaccos. Thanks. Thanks, YTPC. Happy New Year. I bet everybody's as jazzed about pipe smoking as I am. I better go buy some more jars.
The man famously known as Calandale, Enrico Viglino. And their first day and number 3 and wrap-up of Hanao. Also, a year out, eh? I guess wants to be Canadian a bit. Some tarot and Agricola. An intro to that game. All this on Calandale. 3 videos out on Big Board Gaming this week. The first one, Assault on Tobruk, Paper Wars number 99. And how do you say cluster F hashtag money sign K in Cantonese. Also a live catch-up. And the ASL guys in Illuminating Rounds, episode number 62, with, I hope I pronounce this right, Sibix Ridge, or it could be, if it was Irish, Kibix Ridge. Huh? This week on 6 Actual, he has a contest. Win a 6 Actual t-shirt. All you gotta do is identify all 19 games in the intro video and comment with your answers using the hashtag 6Actual.
Hey guys, Dave here. Welcome to the Centurions Review, the punk rock band of war game review institutions. This week I created 2 first look videos, a newest acquisitions video, and a video asking for help brainstorming a project. The first look video was The Walking Dead, the board game. This looks like a low complexity Ameritrash game where you attempt to be the first to scout 3 locations. I don't normally pick up IP based games, but the price was right, so I figured why not. Feudal was our second first look video. It's a chess-like game from 3M that was published in 1967. The components are surprisingly good for such an old game. It uses plastic figures instead of counters. In my newest acquisitions video, I talk about 2 Osprey rulebooks, 3 microgames, Tractics rulebooks, and Fletcher Pratt's original naval wargaming rules. There are also 2 game books I talk about. Last, I posted a video asking my viewers to help me brainstorm some ideas for a new hex and shit video game I'll be creating. So far, most people would be interested in a World War II game, but some would prefer an American Revolutionary War game or an Ancients game. Thanks for watching and have a good evening.
A game for gamers, made by gamers, by Flying Pig Games.
Another week, another show. Yep. You know, thank you for subscribing, liking. Please support this channel. And here I go. Yep. Sometimes you don't have to shut up. Sometimes you gotta say something that is beneath you because there are bigger forces happening. So the bigger force would be my daughter, and I had to shut up because her boss was being... Why me? Why me? Her boss insulted me. Look, I stand up for myself. I don't care who you are. But this time, I had to put my tail between my legs, which it's there anyways. So, for my daughter, whom I love, I played nice. you know, I'm not torn up more than that. I'm just saying, yeah, you could be having a bad day and, you know, you could be belligerent with someone, but, you know, if you're sincere and do apologize, I understand. But this person won't, because this person is a narcissist and thinks that the whole world revolves around him. And, well, that's that, huh? Anyways, thank you for watching. I just got my shipment of goodies, and I'm gonna go smoke one of them. And I'm gonna have a great time. And it's gonna be Valentine's Day on Monday, so to all you people, happy Valentine's. And Valentine's basically is an appreciation of the person you respect and love. I have a lot of people I respect and love, so happy Valentine's, people. Have a good weekend.